again. So I was watching New Moon, and so I decided to do a Bella Swan New Moon look because got the movie. Yay! This one's really cool, by the way. It's the Ultimate Fan Edition, and it has like stuff from Eclipse. It's really cool. Anyway, so these colors are like mostly neutral. Something I don't wear a whole lot of, but we'll do it. Okay, so first what I'm starting off with is I'm going to put this Beauty Rush cream shadow from Victoria's Secret. It's a Glam Paint. I've used it before. I'm going to rub that all over my eyelid, and then kind of like spread it up to the eyebrow. I also had to put a lighter foundation and a lighter powder because she's a little lighter than I am. So I put on something that's probably like a step up or a couple steps up from my color that I usually use. So I feel pretty white right now. I feel like a vampire. But anyway, that's a good thing because vampires are totally cool. Okay, so after we put the cream shadow on, I'm going to put this all over my eye. It's Revlon Pearl. It's Sunlit Sparkle. And it's just going to give it a little tiny bit of a sparkle. We don't want a whole lot of sparkle and glitter going on because it's not how it is in the movie. She kind of looks like she's not wearing that much makeup at all. Like, I can't really... There's not a whole lot I can tell between the eye that doesn't have makeup and the one that does. Like, I can tell it does because I know that I put it there. But it's a really natural look, and you can wear it every day if you want to. I even have a headband on to be my to have my Bella Swan hair. Well, like the first half of the movie, or yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. Makeup time. So I'm going to put this over my eyelid and up to my brow bone. After you've done that, I'm going to use this. It's part of the Hip collection. Again, I like that whole line of eyeshadows. I really like them a lot. This one doesn't have a color, but it's a brown and like jade together. I'll be using both. I'm going to use the brown first. I'm going to put the brown on my crease and kind of spread it up a little bit, and then I'm going to blend it so it doesn't really look like a whole lot of makeup is in the crease. So, just put it in the crease right now. Okay. And after I put it on, I'm going to get a bigger brush. I'm going to blend it in swirls, just so I can really mix the colors up. I don't really want there to be a noticeable difference between the colors. Well, a little bit, but not a whole lot. And then after that, I am going to put a little bit of this golden color. It's from Lancome. It's Burnt Sand. It has like a little goldish brown. This doesn't want to stay open. A goldish brown and then like a mocha color, but like a soft mocha. I'm going to use the golder of the two, the gold one. And I'm going to put that on my lid. Not up to the crease, but just like halfway on the eyelid. Okay, and then after I've done that, I think this one's a little darker than this one, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little more in the crease. I think I blended too much. Alright, then after that, I'm going to take the jade color from the hip eyeshadow. I'm going to put it in the inner corner, not a whole lot, just so it gives it a little green tone, like a really earthy neutral tone. I'm kind of going to spread that a little halfway on my lower lid. And then we get the brown. I'm just going to very lightly put it on my bottom lid on this other half, the outer corner half. I don't have a brown eye pencil, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. I don't really consider cheating because it totally works. I have this MAC eyeshadow. This is the one I don't know what it's called, but it's brownish, copper, maroon. Basically, I think it magnifies the color you put it on top of. So I'm going to get that cream shadow again, and I'm going to put a little bit on my hand. And then I'm going to get a brush and dab a little tiny bit on my brush. And then I'm going to swirl it into the cream shadow in my hand. So it's going to look like that. It's not going to look that dark when you put it in your eye. And then after you mix it together, just kind of dab it on your lash line on the top, just so it kind of looks like eyeliner. If you have brown eyeliner, that totally works. I just don't own it. I don't really wear it. Okay, and then we're pretty much almost done. We just have to put some mascara on for our eyes. And I'm not going to use the stiletto mascara for this one. I want it to be a little more fluffy eyelashes. So I'm going to use the Sephora mascara. I'm not going to put a whole lot, just a little, so you can see the eyelashes over the brown. And that's it for the eyes. And then I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on my cheeks. She doesn't have a whole lot of makeup on her cheeks, so just put a little bit. After that, I'm going to put she has a little rosy color on her lips, so I'm going to put a little bit of this red. It's the Berry Cherry from Maybelline. I'm going to let it sit there for a second, and then I'm going to put a little bit of this cream shadow. I'm using this cream shadow a lot today. A little tiny bit on my finger. I'm just gonna dab it on there, and then I'm going to take a little bit of it off. So you're left with this color. Wait, that's a little too dark. Okay, so I hope you like my New Moon Bella Swan tutorial. Thanks for watching.